Hey everyone, and welcome to Milk and Console's first ever game review. Today we're taking a look at Mario Tennis Aces. Mario Tennis Aces is the sequel to the relatively poorly received Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Now, I never had an opportunity to play Ultra Smash, but based on my playtime so far with Mario Tennis Aces, I think I can safely say that people don't have to worry about Aces being a subpar experience. Let's start with the basic multiplayer gameplay. Right away, the game shines with a multitude of characters that each have their own unique feel and playstyle. Mario feels balanced all around, Boo with his tricky style is best at slice shots, while Luigi's long arms and defensive style is amazing at returning almost anything, while Bowser's pure power is sure to send opponents reeling back from each charged shot. Even characters in the same playstyle class have a different balance of abilities. While Boo's tricky slice shots are unmatched, Rosalina's slice shots are dominant as well, but not as crazy. Of course, this means she's balanced in other ways, by having more reach and a bit more power with her shots compared to Boo. Already, players are creating a tier list, trying to sort out the best characters from ones who underperform, but rest assured, Nintendo has already announced with the game's first post-launch update that they plan on making character balance patches to make sure the game doesn't get too unbalanced in favor of certain characters. Another aspect of the gameplay that has really freshened up the series is the inclusion of new zone techniques that can be used offensively and defensively to give players a new strategic depth and make this version of Mario Tennis more like a fighting game. Players build up an energy meter that can be used either to make a zone shot on an opponent when a star appears, or they can spend their energy to use zone speed, which slows down time and lets players return shots that would otherwise be impossible to reach. The energy can also be used to perform trick shots, which build energy when used effectively at the risk of losing energy if not performed correctly. If a player manages to fill their energy meter completely, they can unleash a special shot, which, while not impossible to block with the right timing, presents opponents with a dangerous choice to make. Either attempt to return the special shot and risk breaking their racket, or keep the racket safe and lose the point. Racket health plays a big part in this new set of mechanics too. Players start matches with 2 rackets with 3 life bars each, but if they return zone shots too late or too early, they damage 1 life bar point on the racket until it breaks. Special shots, if not perfectly blocked, will completely destroy a racket, regardless of how much life the racket has left. A player who destroys both of their opponent's rackets wins by default, regardless of who's ahead. These new fighting game-esque mechanics breathe new life and depth into the regular tennis matches found in previous Mario Tennis games. But rest assured, if you just want to play a classic game of tennis, you can tweak the settings so you can have infinite rackets, or even turn off the new shots altogether. There's even a Wii Sports motion controls version of tennis, for those casual fans out there who want to keep things extra simple. The court options that Mario Tennis Aces offers players is varied, but rarely feels truly game-changing. Outside of a few court gimmicks, like putting a large mast in the center of the court or a few piranha plants who catch and spit the ball back at players, the courts offered are mostly small changes in ball speed and how the ball bounces, and don't really change the game all that much. Now, the gameplay is intense and fun offline, but how is it online? While the demo for Mario Tennis Aces had some bumps in the road when playing with players who had less than stellar connections, the full version of the game does an excellent job making sure you're not matched up with players who have weak connections. On top of that, the games that I played where the connection quality dipped, I found the laggy input that was present in the demo to be almost completely gone when facing an opponent whose connection had dipped in quality over the course of a match. Overall, the game felt very smooth when playing online one-on-one and even in doubles matches with strangers where there were 3 other players. Nintendo has also stated that new characters will be released for Aces in the coming months via online monthly tournaments. Participants will unlock the character early if they get enough points, while everyone else will get the character unlocked at the end of the tournament. So far, Nintendo has announced that Koopa Troopa will be coming this July, followed by Blooper. Other characters include Diddy Kong, Birdo, and Paratroopa. For those looking for a special single-player experience similar to the glorious Mario Tennis single-player RPG on the Game Boy Color, prepare to be less than thrilled. While not particularly bad or unchallenging, the single-player campaign in Mario Tennis Aces feels a bit like an extended tutorial, tacked onto an amazing multiplayer experience. Mario gains levels and new rackets, but it never really feels like it impacts or improves your ability from the start to the end of the campaign. The story, while hilarious in premise, is pretty bare bones, and ultimately I came away feeling that Camelot, the developers behind Aces, had their focus on making sure the mechanics and gameplay of the multiplayer came before all else. Overall, I loved my time with Mario Tennis Aces, and I know I'll be playing it for a long time to come, at least until Smash Ultimate comes out later in December. The solid new strategy behind the zone gameplay mechanics, combined with the good to excellent online experience, makes Mario Tennis Aces probably the best Mario Tennis game ever, with exception to the Game Boy Color's single-player RPG campaign. There are a few online rule restrictions, and the weak single-player campaign was forgettable, but that won't stop me from coming back to keep playing one more match. Thanks for watching Milk and Console's first game review, and I hope you come back for the next one.